It's director or distractor on this edition of Feeding Your Faith to Starving Your Fears. Feeding your faith to starving your fears. Today, I quickly want to encourage you or to let you know that, or ask you this question: who made up your circle of relationship? Who are you relating with? You know, the scripture says evil communication corrupts good manners. And if you find yourself stagnant or in one way or the other in life and faith and prayer, in one thing that you find out that you're not making progress, check out your relationship. Who do you surround yourself with? At times, we tend to run away from people or circumstances of life based on trust, love, push us away from people we think will not, you think you might not need their help, but you truly do need their help. At times, we look at life, the way we look at life, we look at it from another perspective, different from others. And then we find ourselves in a situation like Timothy found himself. If your faith is stagnant and your spiritual, you find out that you're not growing spiritually, you need to check your company of friends. You need to check who you surround yourself with. You need to check your network of friends. That's the right word. Your network of friends. Who's within your network? Are they adding to you, or they're just taking away from you? Help is not far from you. The help you need to succeed is not far from you. There are some company you can keep, and there are some you can discard. You just need to be decisive about this. Your personality also matters. What's your personality type? Are you like Timothy, was timid and surrounded himself with, I don't know, but with things that's not helping him to break out of that shell, or that is not helping him to return back into relationship with Christ, with God, with the Maker? Are you in this shoe, or are you in this situation where you thought you feel everything is all over? Do not lose hope. It's not over yet. Check your circle of friends. Check your network. Check who you surround yourself. Check things you surround yourself with. Are you being edified? Can you find help within reach? Are they really helping you to bring you back into deep relationship with Christ? Or you still in this state of silence, state of I just need to be alone. Yes, I know there are times we love to always be alone, and there are times we always want to have my me moment, but we can't stay there forever. You need to gather yourself gather yourselves together and move on. It's getting close to Christmas, and the bells already ringing. I guess somewhere in the corner, the bells already ringing. And this time of the year is the time to be happy, is the time to be glad, is the time to be joyful, is the time to be grateful to God to what He has done for you. Not the time to to keep wondering why you're going through this. Why you? Nothing matters. Why you keep throwing questions like, I don't know why this is happening. No, it's not. It's the time to look right within your circle and see what you can change. And the only way to do this is to find something to be thankful for. And you know what? Probably you need to start thanking God for people that God has brought your way. People that surrounded you, like, I thank you for A, B, C, D around me. If you see the good in others, begin to see the good in others. Probably you are being judgmental, like, I'm from a, for example, saying I grew up in, I'm a pastor's child, and I don't want to relate with anyone. I just loved to do my thing this way and that way, and that's it. That alone is a big problem. It's part of being afraid, and it's part of being distracted. While others are moving on, making progress, moving on, moving on, moving on, you're like, no, no, just here. I just want to be here. I just want to stay here. I don't want to. It's holding you back. That thing is holding you back from making progress. Friends, we're in a world and a age that is full of distraction. You can be the distractor to yourself. You can, yes, you can be the distractor to yourself. And in order to come out of this, is to begin to see the good in others. Do not be judgmental. Begin to love others. Begin to be joyful. Begin to celebrate yourself. Begin to be grateful to God for everything that surrounds you. Begin to see, like I said, begin to see the good in others. Begin to see the positivity, the positive thing that can happen. I mean, because the scripture says, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. And I like Paul will always say, I thank God for you all. I think when I found out, most of the time he wrote letters to the Corinthians, to the Colossians, to the Philippians, to the Ephesians, to the all the epistles. It would say, I thank God for you all because I found about your faith, that you're thriving, you're doing great. And I thank God when I heard about what you're doing for the Lord. I thank God for you all. And this is the same Paul that's still in the prison, still doing great things. He did great things while still in prison. Do you find yourself in this state that you are being imprisoned? You can come out of it. You can come out of it. You can come out of that fear. You can come out of that fear. Whatever that fear is, you can come out of that fear. Friends, is direct or distractor on this journey into 2022. Let's start feeding our faith to starving our fears. It is time to face the reality, to feed our faith and starving our fears. The best of it, the best of 2022 is yet to come, and we are gonna step into it, and we will be celebrated, and we will enjoy. We will live and conquer. We will conquer will be celebrated. We're going to live in dominion. I mean, with God on our side, we will do great in 2022. All right. Thank you for being part of this. I'm Samson on this series of Feeding Your Faith to Starving Your Fears. I look forward to seeing you next. Have a blessed week ahead. God bless. Bye bye.